Tinubu, they said the man came to Baba life and said Baba is father of the year. Can you see how if Sheikh Tinubu catch you, that individual who went to do that thing, went to put police name there and put Sheikh Tinubu, if they catch you, impersonation is 7 to 20 years imprisonment. That is why I pity Damola. Section 419. Punishment of section 419 of Criminal Code Act is about 7 to 20 years imprisonment, depending on the gravity of your deceit, your deceit, or your deception. Be careful, Be careful what you're putting yourself into. I'm just looking at you with one eye. Okay.
Stop, Ariana. Good evening.
Oh yeah, good evening.
But I don't think Baba, you should blame him for asking after the blood immediately. After all, he was informed that his son fought, right? He got injured, and that was what led to calling the nurse, right? So if he comes and he sees the blood, he might think it's the blood from the fight. So there's, I can excuse
a fight that happened on Sunday, Tuesday night. Yeah. Look at Sunday night to Tuesday night.
Thank you. If they said he fought and he refused to go to the hospital, and there's every possibility the blood kept coming out of the wound or something, or they cleaned the wound with the duvet he saw the blood on, and they left it there. Let's assume we can excuse him for that, right?
No, and you can't excuse him for that.
Why not?
Any parent must do findings.
But don't forget at that time.
Look at the findings here. Any real father, those children, they are so young. One, you don't, Mohbad in his entire life, I don't even think whether he has ever embalmed anybody. What he saw there, Mohbad's staircase, salt on his chest, nobody in that house. Baba should be asking, who did this to him? What happened here? No matter how, a real parent, people are saying that they may kill him, they may slaughter him. Slaughter what? Any real parent will die for their son.
No.
Any real mother will die for their children. What are you saying?
Yes. I'm excusing all of that for him because maybe at that point, nobody gave him the clue that something different happened from what they are telling him. So there's every possibility, if you come, if somebody had mentioned, I told Baba Mohbad was either stabbed or he was beaten in the house to death or something like what we're thinking happened, if somebody had given him a clue, I'll understand if he comes and he didn't do anything and he goes about asking for plot of land and stuff like that. But if he came with a clean mind of, okay, he got injured at the show, he came back to the house, he refused to go to the hospital. First of all, I'll blame my son if you tell me he got injured from a fight in the first place, and then he refused to go to the hospital. Now, and especially if he has a habit of, going to or allowing all these quack nurses to come to his house to treat him, if he has that character, if he's known to be doing that, so, I can excuse him for that. For me, I can excuse him if he was given the impression of he refused to go to the hospital, I can excuse all of that. But if he was given a clue from day one, or he fought his wife, or all those things were said to him before he got to the house, now I can blame him. So, that's my opinion.
Not to the point of right now, everyone in that house is lying, saying Mohbad was healthy, was fine, strong. Mohbad was preparing for a podcast, right?
Well, why do you think? You see, at this point, I'm still struggling with the fact that we are not believing the wife and we don't have anything concrete, you know. So if up till now nobody has anything, right? I'm not saying what she's saying is the truth or anything, but if at this point nobody has anything to present, what we should be looking out for is what led to the wound. I think that's where we're missing it. If the court is now excusing Prime Boy to go, then what led to that wound? Why? How comes he had that injury? Do you understand? I think that's where we're missing it. That's where everybody is missing it. Look at the whole confusion. Look at how they're confusing everybody. So I think we're actually not looking at the root cause. We're not looking at that aspect. Because if up till now, if the court can excuse Prime Boy, if the nurse is owning up, yes, I gave him this injection, blah, blah, blah. And the truth of the matter is, if what the nurse explained is possible, what she said happened is possible. If you just give tetanus injection like that, yes, I from my findings, I heard that reaction is possible. Now, if that reaction is true or it's possible in any human being, now what led to the wound, I think, is the major problem here. If Prime Boy is not agreeing that he fought Mohbad or he didn't see anywhere Mohbad hit the glass and he got injured, then who gave him that injury? How did he sustain the injury? I think that's where we're missing it. So if at this point, we can point out anything, then I think after the autopsy is read and there's nothing there, at this point, maybe we just have to go with the narrative of the nurse.
If that is what will make you happy.
Not make me happy, Papariano. We've struggled all these years to find out the root cause, but we don't know, and nobody has anything concrete. This is why I'm saying that, instead of just losing hope completely. But I think if the nurse is owning up and nobody has anything, well, for me, I think we should go with their narrative and see how far they can go. But even if you dig and dig and dig and dig, these people, they stood their grounds from day one and they're still on it.
Okay, sorry. I think I need to quickly have one or two questions from
Your mouth is too
Paparano.
close to your microphone. Your mouth is too close to your microphone.
Okay, sorry, Paparano.
Yeah.
Well done, Paparano. Well done.
And guys, please register on my match. Mohbad fans, on Sunday we are having a big battle. I know you guys are gonna be against me, but let's see what I can do, because my enemies, they will go support. They're always enemies, my friend. If you like, let that guy win me. No problem. Let's
It's
see on
all right.
Sunday night.
We'll look at.
Let him win you, Papariano.
We'll look out for that. So
Right.
I want to ask. I stumbled on a video. Was it earlier today? Is it true? I think it was an interview with Karima. Is it true that Wumi's mother is actually a policeman? Was a policeman, or is a retired policeman, or a policewoman, or is currently a policewoman? I want to know.
Me, I don't know. Some said she's security. Some said she's maybe a corporal. Some said she's all those people that stand on the way who direct the car to go one direction.
Because
Some said she was a gate
Karima
woman.
confirmed.
I don't know. So I don't know that
Karima
she was a
confirmed
gate woman. I know that
that she's a policewoman. I said Karima confirmed it. I think that interview was
Me, I
with
don't know. Karimo is
Esabod.
double mouth. Karimo is double mouth. She can say whatever she
That
wants.
she's a policewoman. So
What do you want to do with her being a policewoman?
that's
You love her.
number one. Then I think some of us So I'm trying to, well, no, I'm just trying to get that clear because, the way this police issue that we're having currently has been going back and forth. So, you'll be thinking what could have been, what is the influence, where is that influence coming from? So that's why I'm asking that question anyway. So when I saw that, I was thinking probably she's one of the high ranked in the police service. So, well, since you cleared that to me, it's fine. So I was trying to think in that direction anyway. Then another thing is, I think for some of us who are spiritual here, maybe we should be praying for Baba Mohbad. We should go and do. We should be asking Paparano, because I think Paparano is to some extent is spiritually sound. Maybe you should be leading us in fasting and prayer to pray for Baba Mohbad, because what
people
is
don't
going on
understand.
with him is
They
quite
don't know
very.
people don't know what they're
Because
doing.
some things is like,
I'm just watching them with one eye.
so you are looking at him, you are looking at him like probably he doesn't even know what he's doing currently, because even at that point where the issue happened, like Kolu, is it Kolu, that the other woman that just spoke was talking about him coming to the house, and he was they couldn't, I think both of you were trying to argue that he didn't know what to do at that time, that this is what he's supposed to do. Someone in his right senses, if you had been seeing, so you would have been seeing some red flags, and you would have said, okay, immediately you got there, as a man, you need to just maybe you just try to manage yourself out of the gate and stand by the gate, and begin to call one or two people, or probably create things there and say, you guys are not going out. I want to know what is wrong with if you want to know what is wrong with your son. So you begin to see, even I think that is really still showing on him, like he's still portraying, displaying all this character till date. So if your son is in the morgue and you are going to party, going to you are going to studio to sing one song and begin to bash one or two, it doesn't seem ordinary. Seriously, that's what I'm
Me, let's go and do a DNA test for this boy. I only heard it from my father-in-law and his friends that are saying that my husband challenged me for the DNA of our son. So if he thinks this boy is not my husband's son, we are talking about for us to do the DNA, which the court have issued document for us to do this DNA. But there are rules, there are laws. My father-in-law stated that after this DNA, it should not be read publicly. And the results should not be shown publicly, which I am against. And we were on it. We did not conclude, and the court have to summon us again. But my father-in-law is nowhere to be found.
Okay. Now, before we go into that, is a civil case. That is not a criminal case. We're not going to capitalize on that. We are focused on the criminal case, which is false pretense that is brought before the authority. So, if you claim that this child belongs to you and your husband never doubted the paternity of this baby, and for Joseph Aloba, would you be satisfied if proven that this child belongs to Mohbad and that the child should remain with the land? Would you be satisfied with that? Joseph Aloba, I think, will agree that yes, if it can be proven medically that child belongs to Mohbad, I don't have problem with Mohbad child inherit Mohbad. In fact, it is my own happiness that my grandchild inherits my son. In my culture, if father doesn't inherit the child, I'm just trying to make sure that I represent the culture very well, to make sure that only a legitimate child, my Yoruba culture said only a legitimate child can represent and can inherit the father. So in this basis, if you authorities, your police can establish, through your power okay, can establish that this land was not bought under any false pretense. It was bought genuinely, okay, for the baby, and that the baby belongs to Mohbad. I mean, why you, the authorities, not carry out your own DNA, your own DNA test? And once you can establish that, I, as Mohbad father, am satisfied. And the police now tell you that, Adama, are you confident that this child belongs to Mohbad? Because we're about to do the test right now. Can you speak before we do the test? Because we, the police, also have the right to go to court to get an order to do DNA test to resolve this criminal case before us. So are you confident again? Are you sure that it was not under any false pretense that this child belongs to your husband? Are you sure about that?
I am 100% sure that this child is for my husband. My child is not a bastard. He has a father, and Mohbad is the father of my child. And I'm ready to do the DNA.
Okay. No, you're not representing Wumi here. No. I need somebody who will say, I will not do it. No, I will not do it. Wumi will never accept it. This is an advanced version of Wumi. This is an imported Wumi. A Sierra Leonean Wumi. Okay, no problem. You guys should just give us 1 week. Bring baby Liam. Swap it. DNA will be done. Actually, we got our result. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Sorry, the criminal intent that you mentioned is more of interest for me. If the police was to look into it and look at all Mohbad's properties and look what other names, one name is.
And Baba will also even raise all those, but Baba can start from here.
Exactly, and if that happens to be consistently on Mohumi's name, then that raises a concern, right?
But does his lawyer see all these things? That's what I'm saying. Like, most times we don't discuss this thing, and that's the issue. That's the issue I used to have with them. You know how many things we've analyzed since 2023? They will hear it, and those things are beautiful to institute the case, but they will just overlook it and just. I'm just wondering, people who are managing this man, they are so calm. They give women so many breathing space. Can you imagine?
So, which breathing space for over 18 months? People have not seen anything. It's no amount of breathing space.
See, the only people who are present women, the people present women is just the online people, the online users. There's a way about legal thing. We put pressure on women. We put pressure on.
But Papa Riano, the question I want to ask you: do you think that if Baba Mohbad's legal team have gotten a concrete evidence against Omowumi, are we still going to be on this route of?
Yeah, I think his lawyers are not working in his best interest. After analyzing them, I think somebody
over 18 months.
Yeah, sure. I thought somebody brought them. Don't forget, Wumi too has changed lawyer, right? You know, so right, Wumi has changed lawyer, I think 2 or 3 times. Right? Wumi didn't start with the same lawyer. Right? Wumi has to upgrade lawyer because there's dynamics, right? There's dynamism. So they are both changed lawyer. And once you notice something with your lawyer, you change. Baba noticed something and changed, and something too with this sand sheet. Later they will understand what I'm talking about. They are looking at him based on his age, based on how big.
If you people keep condemning Papa Riano, hold on please. People keep condemning all the legal thing Baba is having. Some shit is not good. That one is not good. If Baba keep changing legal things, do you think we're going to get to the end of this whole issue?
It's not about changing legal thing. It's to have a right legal thing.
Wumi never changed. The only Wumi, what's the name? What's the name of this man? Falana was the main lawyer for Wumi, and he's doing it on pro bono. Before they now got this, Wumi has never changed lawyer, like just the way Baba Mohbad is changing lawyer.
What lawyer represented Wumi in the inquest in the beginning?
That's what I'm saying. I said it was Falana's chamber.
So what chamber is representing him now? Are you aware of the chamber?
That's what I'm saying. You said Wumi has changed up to 3 lawyers. Wumi has never changed up to 3 lawyers.
Wumi has had different lawyers.
How many lawyers, Papa Riano? Can you name the lawyers?
At least two.
No,
and Baba
it's still same Falana. This man is
3. Baba, at
No,
least.
to me, from my own understanding, this present
Baba
lawyer
has worked
is
with
under
at least
Falana.
3. Wumi has
Wumi
worked
had
with at
never.
least 2.
Falana is still in charge of Wumi's case.
Which case? Tell me, please.
Falana is still in charge.
Please
Yes,
tell me
this
which part
case,
of the
Falana
case.
is still in charge.
Which part of it now?
Falana
Tell
is still
me.
in charge of this
Tell me which part
inquest
of
that
it
we are
now, please.
still on.
Which part of the case?
This inquest.
Please relax. Let's wait. Please relax. What you don't know, you don't know. The legal team representing women in the inquest is the lawyer you see holding briefing, and it's not holding briefing on behalf of the Falana chamber. It's holding briefing on behalf of Akingbolu chamber, his chamber, which Wumi contracted. The lawyer never represented himself as a member of the Falana chamber. No, he has his own chamber, Akingbolu and Co chamber. So please respect that.
I'm not saying, but Falana is still the lead counsel for this case.
For which leading counsel? Who's the leading counsel?
Go and make your findings well. Falana is still in charge of this case, of Wumi's case.
In charge in what sense? I want to know in what sense. Explain now, in what sense is he in charge? Are you there? In what sense? So I'm asking.
I think she's
Don't
on the call.
disappear.
She's on the call.
Okay. After the call, let us wait.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's wait. All right.
Okay, you're right.
I'm right, right?
Don't argue about that.
I'm right, right? Am I correct?
Foxy, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm calling Dawa? Do I need to call Dawa before I can submit my submission?
Thank God, yes.
What's calling
so that
Dawa?
is it. And that is the same
You'll be
lawyer.
under there typing. Why not
No,
come
it's
up
okay,
and
it's okay.
say
Don't
something
mind it.
sensible?
They will not come up. They will not come up. Just leave them. Leave them. I know it's painful. Just leave them. You know, and that is the reason why, like, we are saying that if you see the person representing Cousin Bruno right now, it's the same lawyer representing women in the civil case in DNA. DNA is powerful as well. In the DNA case, the same this man that is representing women, and the same one lawyer representing in all cases, but he has some lawyers in his counsel, while he is the leading counsel. He's leading in that team.
Well, do you know what is really funny to me about this case? Because sometimes, let me start from your miss issue. When your miss said that the police saw evidence on Adura's phone, blah blah blah. Do you think the police or the government don't want this case to end?
Yes.
And so they will now saw such a video on what's his name, Damola's case, and sweep it under the carpet.
Oh yeah,
they will see a good evidence that prove they will see a good evidence that prove that yes, Omowumi killed her husband.
Yeah, sure.
And expect the government. Let me because you people are making it look as if the police are covering something. I don't see a case that.
Let me look at this. Police are, let's say for example now, can you hear me? Let's say I kill one of your children. Do you have any child?
No, not one of my children. You kill one of your own children, not my own.
I want to make you, because if I don't put you into the example, you will not understand. You are too emotional.
No, not my own children. No.
Please now, that's the best way.
Maybe your own. No, don't use my own. Maybe your own children. You say,
no, let me say,
don't do like this. No, do like this. Say, Tiglan, maybe you kill one of my own children.
You understand what I'm saying now? So now, okay. So now, there was a camera there. You are my neighbor. There was a camera there. You are my neighbor. And then you saw it. You were witness. Then you now report to the police. When we go to the police, the camera was brought to the police. Police investigate the camera. Police said, because me, I'm famous, I'm more famous than you, I'm popular. Police now told you that, Tiglan.
Oh, popular jingle.
Relax, please, it's a case. We all know, understand how corrupt Nigeria is. Don't make it look like Nigeria is like America, where everything is 100%. So now, we now go to the police station, and after the report, police now police now turned to me, Papariano, did you kill her son? I said, no, I don't know what she's talking about. No. Then police now face you. They said, Tiglan. Papariano said, he didn't kill your son. You say, police, check the video with proof. You don't have to ask Papariano. Papariano can say anything to lie to defend himself. Check inside the video. The video inside the camera, there's a 10-minute record that if we bring it out, it will resolve anything. We don't even need to hear from anybody who was there. It is only me that was there. Since you don't believe me, then check inside the camera. And police said, actually, we are not focused on there right now. Okay, we are more focused on the fact that Papariano was there and he said he didn't do it. What else do you want? So right now, me and you, we are neighbors. We came back home. They tell us to go. Okay, we came back home.
Papariano, that's what they are coming to tell us. So I wasn't at the police station. You were not at the police station.
No problem. So now we came back home. What would you do? Would you be frustrated, or as a mother, what would you do after I've killed your son, after I've killed your son or your child?
No, Papariano, you didn't kill my son. Maybe after me, I kill your own son.
So how would you feel? I just want to know your feelings.
How will you feel? No, how will you feel if I get to man? They now told you that I'm not the one that killed your own son. How will you feel?
When they put you into perspective, Baba Mohbad is a human being that lost his son. You have to understand that he feels.
Okay, and Wunmi did not lose her own husband. Liam did not lose her own father. His own father.
A different husband. And we have not established that.
But Liam gets a different father. Will Liam get another father?
We don't know who is Liam's father right now. The case is in court. We don't know. Please don't even make.
God, you see that issue of people should ask yourself a question. Why is Baba now insisting that if they do the DNA, I don't want the results to be out? When last did Baba said anything about his DNA?
No, that's what they told you, right? No evidence.
No. When last, just the way you said, the 10-minute video, did you see evidence? Well, did you follow him to the police station to know what the police told him?
He's frustrated.
No, I wasn't there.
You know, if we are talking about this justice right now, who has pressured the government to give the government that much vibe to give justice to Mohbad? If I want to put 3 people or 4 people, you will tell me the one that has done more action to see that Mohbad get justice. 1, Papa Mohbad. 2, Mohbad mother. 3, Wunmi. And 4, Yomi Fabi. Who has put more pressure on the government to give justice to Mohbad? Protest, representing and out there, everything. Who can you say with your eyes you see like this? What you don't know how much.
Nobody is putting pressure on the government.
Wait. With your eyes physically like this, between these 4 people, which one would you say that has put in real pressure on the government to give Mohbad justice?
None of them have put pressure on the government. If you are telling me that they are putting pressure on the government, what has the government done? Has the government moved from where they are? Yomi is just coming out to give people stories.
Okay, why is the government
stories?
Tiglam,
okay, tell me what the government have done.
Why can't Wunmi bring the full video? She has the phone. Wunmi can ask for her phone and do the forensic herself.
How did you know that Wunmi have all the videos? How do you know she has? Wunmi never told you that she has the video on her phone.
Okay, but Adura confirmed.
Adura confirmed. Like Yomi said, allegedly that Adura has the full video.
No, please, not allegedly.
The person that knows now.
Adura said, the person, quote unquote, Adura said, I'm quoting Adura, right? Adura confirmed that the video is 10 minutes, is long. Damola, who sent it, also confirmed because Damola quote it from a real video.
Then why can't they collect it from those people that said they have the video?
Because Damola claimed he has deleted it from the phone. So police should bring it back.
If Damola have deleted it from the video, what makes you think that the video is with Omomi?
You don't get it. The Omomi was using the phone, right? Then Omomi now gave the phone to Adura. Then Adura now sold the phone to.
Let's not forget, there is a warrant there is a bench warrant for Wunmi concerning this video again. When even Wunmi's lawyer said it on this I think Aries live when they were on that live. He said it that there is a bench of warrant for Wumi, but they could not let Wumi to go because they are afraid maybe they will attack her. They are afraid for her life. That's why they did not let her to go.
No.
On that same video.
No. Wumi was invited, and a lawyer went. No, a lawyer went on behalf of Wumi. Go and listen. The Wumi, no. Yomi petitioned Wumi, and a lawyer have gone to answer the petition. So there is no any warrant, arrest warrant, or anything. Leave all that who can do story. Go and listen.
I'm saying it due to the lawyer's submission on that live TV that day. That's exactly what he said. Wumi's lawyer, it's not for me. Wumi's lawyer said the reason why they don't let Wumi to go is because they are afraid for her life. That's why they don't want Wumi to go. Wumi's lawyer. And that time, Yomi was also saying it that there is a warrant for Wumi, but
wait, are you talking about warrant of arrest or bench warrant?
Bench warrant.
The thing is that
I think that's
okay.
I think that's the word.
When Prime Boy was needed at the station and he refused to come.
Bench warrant is the court one.
Do you think that the police? Okay, wait. Do you think that if the government have any evidence against Wumi, do you think that by now, and Wumi have not answered the government, they have declared wanted? Because I don't get it.
See,
the government really know.
See, let me tell you, this particular case, this particular video of a thing, if I should point out that the people that destroy this particular thing is from Baba. I'm a strong member of Baba. Papa Yano know that one. Is from Baba team, the legal team now down to Baba himself. Now why I put it, now all of them. Now why I put it like this?
They will drag you. Comfy will drag you.
If they like, make them drag. Why I put it like this? When Damola was arrested, Yomi came out and said Adura has been arrested because I think he thought it was Adura that was arrested. Now, Baba went there. I think he went there with his legal team. They went there instead of them to deal with that content of that message that was sent to Yomi. Instead of them to deal with it, try to use that content and make sure Damola did not leave that police station without releasing that complete video. For me, I was thinking that their concern should not even be who was arrested. Their concern should be the content of that message and that video. That's where the legal team of Baba would have focused on, because that's a confessional message. But they did not focus on it. When Baba came out, he told us that I went there, but it was not Adura, it was Damola. That was the message he gave us, which for me, it's not relevant. We don't want to know who was arrested. What we want to know is, what did you people do? What did you people make use of that content? We are fighting who by Mohbad, and someone confessed that I have a video where Wumi pushed my brother and he buy. Why didn't you guys use that content and try to petition whosoever is there to make sure?
They looked away.
I'm coming to make sure that person did not go until that video is being released. They did not do it. They looked away, they let it go. And later, for me now, I asked myself questions. So is it that Baba went there to know if it was Adura so they can go and free Adura? Because for you to come and tell us that it was not Adura, it's Damola. So are you telling us that you guys went there to go and free Adura? If it was Adura, to free him and get him out of that prison? They did not do it. Instead, they were the one also coming at Yomi back and forth. They are not even looking at that content. Nothing. All they were against Yomi. He is collecting money. Only.
How much is it with the money?
If you could keep calling someone
Adama, please, I want to ask you a question. Do you know that the first arrest was at Ogombo? The police at Ogombo saw the 3-minute video. If you are telling me that something happened under that 3 minutes that leads to Mohbad's
3
death,
seconds. 3 seconds.
at
3
least
seconds.
hold
It's a 3
hold
seconds
3
video.
seconds or 3 seconds. But the 3 seconds that we saw on the internet was where she was having an argument with her husband. I want
No,
to go,
no, no,
let
no,
me
no, no,
go.
no, no. That's a different
No,
Yes,
one.
that was
don't put that together,
No, don't mix
please.
it up. Don't mix
No,
it up. That's a different one. The
that
3
was a
seconds
trial.
video.
That-
Don't mix it up. The 3
that was the
seconds
3
video.
second video.
No,
No, that
no,
was
no,
no,
Okay,
that was
can you
not
say,
it.
can you okay?
No,
Can you
that
show me
was
the
not
3
it.
second video?
That was not it.
No, can you show
Telegram,
the
that
3
was not
second
it.
video?
No, that's not the 3
No,
second.
don't go
The
there.
3 second
What did you
video.
just say?
Okay.
That one is a
Don't go
different
there.
video, please. Different
The
video.
3 seconds video that got Damola arrested, they did not even try to show the faces. They block it with a very big
Damola
sticker.
wasn't arrested because of video.
He was
Please,
arrested because of let's land.
Impersonation. We
If
know
you go
that.
and listen to it,
Let's
the
land.
allegation
Damola
against-
was
no,
arrested.
allegation-
Wait. Damola was arrested for fraudulent thing which he did. He tried to defraud
Yes.
Yomi. Now,
Yes.
Yomi tried to make the police to look into the content. He was not fighting for the fraud. They wanted to fraud him. He wanted the police to look into that content, that message. Now, that was what I was also expecting Baba's legal team to look into it instead of them telling people that Yomi is bribing the police. Even if he bribed police on top this particular matter, Yomi did right to bribe the police for them to look at that
How are you
content.
how are you even sure Baba's legal team have not looked into that?
I'm
3 second
coming.
video?
I'm coming. If Yomi did that thing the way they claim that Yomi bribed people, bribed the police to join the 2 cases, the fraudulent case and the case of Mohbad, then for me, I will say Yomi did well to do that kind of thing. The 3 second video that got Damola being jailed and later Adura was arrested also is a different 3 second video from the one they were passing around where Wumi was saying, what are you doing with my chat? What are you doing with my chat? It's a different one, no? That one is a different. For me, I think they used this one to cover up that particular
No,
one
they tried
Yomi
to.
is
It was
talking
a
about.
trial, but it doesn't work. Yeah,
They even tried to bring Zomo.
They
They
want
tried
to
to bring
use the
Zomo.
one
yeah,
Yomi
that
was
was a
talking
trial.
about.
It wouldn't work.
Not just Zomo. They even tried to bring what is this guy Binti. They tried to bring that guy to cause confusion.
That was a
Yes.
trial. Listen,
Binti,
that
like,
wouldn't
but
work.
the
They
guy,
tried
everything,
very
all
hard.
of
So
them
that's
failed.
why I say
Thank God
Yeah.
for Mohbad. All of them failed. Both Binti,
that's
both
why I
Zomo.
say
All
Baba's
of them
legal
failed.
Yeah.
Baba's team is doing poor in this. So for me, I think like Baba is using the advantage that we are feeling pity, sympathy for him, whilst behind he is trying to cover up his family. That's how for me I see it.
Exactly.
Because when Blessing matter came up again, Baba, when the picture was going around, Baba said that's a photo shoot. It's not Blessing. They use her
You even
face.
swear for
They
them.
put it
Swear
there.
for people.
It's
that,
not correct. Okay,
Swear for
and
them.
then until when the video is now released, that's when he now later came back and say, okay, I have asked Blessing. She said she's the one. Like, who will believe that one? No matter how we feel pity for you, are you telling us now if we are to ask Blessing question? Because I remember when that white cloth was thrown, we were asking Wumi so many questions that Wumi, why, how many hours, how many days did you take to prepare that white cloth? Why did you prepare that white cloth? Is it that you already know that Mohbad want to buy? Now, let's also ask Blessing the same questions. Why did you prepare that pot?
No,
Is it that you
black
already
cloth.
Black plastic, it's a black nylon, but something is inside
And don't
black
forget,
nylon.
Wumi own was still white. White is better than black.
Yes. Now, let's ask also Blessing question. How many hours or how many days did it take you to prepare that thing again? Did you also know that Mohbad is going to buy? That you have to prepare that kind of thing to come? What did you want to do? To come and counter Wumi or to do what?
Sorry, I have to come in briefly. You know the video. Remember the argument between Mohbad and Gumi that they share the same iCloud, right? Take that into one hand, and the saga between Wumi going to Mama Mohbad to make sure she confiscated the phone from Mama's Mohbad. that proved to say that Wumi has the high cloud, Mohbad's high cloud. Do you agree on that or not? They share the same high cloud, right?
Richie, sorry, but do you know that Mama Mohbad said all the videos, all the information on that phone, that she has everything before giving the phone to Wumi? Go and
Well, I
check.
mean,
Go and
let's
listen to an interview.
just put that
Wumi
aside.
said what?
1 minute, put
Mohbad
that
said
That
aside.
she
what?
has all, no, Mama Mohbad said she has all the videos, every details on that phone before giving out to Wumi, giving it back to Wumi.
Listen,
When did that? No, nah. When did he say that?
No,
listen.
now go and check. Go and
Tiglam,
go and
Tiglam.
No, that one. I not agree
One
for that
minute, 1
one.
minute. Let me answer back, please.
okay.
Tiglam. When you have a synchronization on high cloud, right? It doesn't mean that high cloud actually is saved to your
I don't even use
data.
iPhone, so I
Well,
don't know
I'm
much
just
about
saying
iPhone.
it doesn't mean it saves to the physical um, data hub of that phone. Are you getting the point? So now there must be a reason for her trying to confiscate. I mean, the reason why she confiscated that phone from Mama Mohbad. All I'm trying to say here is that she has the high cloud access to that CCTV. And I want to believe that Mohbad actually shared that with some other people within the house, right? So what we're saying now is if the police wants to do the right thing, is them exploring the high cloud from either from Wumi's phone or from Mohbad's phone, the deceased phone, or from Madura's phone or anybody in the house. And they should be able to come up with all the data on that high cloud regarding the CCTV in Mohbad's house and its premises. Do you agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, sorry, I didn't get
So,
that. Can you come again? Sorry, I didn't
okay,
get that.
I said it. Technically, if the police want to do a fantastic job, they should be able to retrieve all the data, right, of the CCTV inside and outside Mohbad's house through the high cloud from Wumi's phone or whoever Mohbad shared the CCTV data with, right? We all know how does
Okay.
the CCTV work. If I share my CCTV with Papa, I know it's in Nigeria, I'm in Europe here, you can be looking in my house 24 hours, 24/7, you know. You can log on and then check it and be looking at it 24/7, okay? So now, what we're saying here is if the police want to do the good job, right, they should be able to exploit that area and make it confirm to us that okay, this is what we've seen, and that would be part of the all these 3 seconds video we're talking about, right? So the fact that people are going about, I was on a platform, it was yesterday for a very long time discussing this with you guys, all these are women fan. You know, the what's more important is the police has to get to the bottom line of this video. Yomi has given them the lead, right, on the 3 seconds video, but you cannot turn around and tell us that, oh, this has been deleted. Who said, who does that, right? And I actually question the fact that, okay, Yomi is buying 2 phones and all that. I don't really know the reason behind that because I want to believe that the police are well equipped to do all those things. They can, I mean, it's just a question of going to their lab. They can pick up on the three, dated back iOS phone that matches whatever uh
If
that matches whatever Damola or
But
or Adura is having,
but
right?
Mr. Richie, from what we heard, they said the CCTV in that house is not working. The CCTV in that house is not working. People keep saying they should no, Mr.
there's
Richie, hold
never
on, please.
been a thorough confirmation. And I want to believe,
No.
let me take you on this ride for 1 minute.
Okay.
We all know what's been happening to Mohbad about his securities, right? About his anxiety, about the fear he has, right? And there's no way Mohbad would move into that property without having a functional CCTV.
Mr. Richie,
Yeah,
let me just hold you there, please. Let me correct
yeah.
that. Mohbad stays in what's the name? What's the estate there? Go to Ajade, go to that Lekki as is. Most people, most people just put that CCTV camera. Most of them are not functioning. Go. I stay on that as is
Okay.
too. A lot of people just put it there. No, no. Let's see. Let me tell you something. Most people will put CCTV there. You will think the CCTV is working. Majority of the CCTV there are not working. Some people can come, they will say, oh, they have a CCTV in there. Meanwhile, the CCTV is not working. They can just put it there to scare people away, but it's not functioning.
Okay, let me explain something to you. I don't know what kind of CCTV you're talking about, right? The CCTV we are talking about is so simple. Like I'll explain to you. I can have a CCTV on my phone right now, right? It doesn't cost. We're talking about $300-400 max, okay? And you can link that to the camera in the house and the premises around the house, and that will be synchronizing to your phone. If I open it up, I want to see it. You can see your house, you can see what everybody is doing, and he has that, and he even have the monitor installed in his room, in his bedroom, just to prove to you that he has the CCTV intact. Okay, let me tell you something. Maybe another way to look at it. The day he was going to the show, right? He was playing with his son, sitting in the position of where he sit. If you looked at that video wasn't a video from phone to phone. If I repeat that, you guys go and look at it. Go and look at that footage very well. When he had Liam on the floor and he was wearing this like kind of pajamas and a tee and just ordinary vest, he was sitting down, right? I think maybe he was getting closer to the time they wanted to leave the house. He was playing with his son. Looked at the dimension, the angle of that shot. It's not coming from a phone. Okay? So for you guys saying all these stories that there's no CCTV footage in that house, I disagree. Okay? And when you look at this 3 seconds video as well, you can see
Mr. Richie, please, I want to ask you
one minute.
Is it possible that
It's not that's the 3 seconds, right? It doesn't look a captured video. I'm going somewhere. It doesn't look like a captured video from phone to phone. And to prove that further on, right? When you look at what Adura mentioned, right, the way he kind of projects himself, right? He said this is existing, and it's on blah 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 phone, right? And even mentioned. And when you look at the angle of that 3 seconds, it doesn't look like a hand shot from a phone to phone. Yeah, it could be a doctor from phone to phone to like somebody recorded from my phone, but the actual camera is inside the house, inside the property, right? And that's a CCTV footage, not phone to phone footage. Okay? So don't come
Richie,
telling us, yes.
Richie, please. Was there a confirmation that the CCTVs in Mohbad's house, as at when the time were working?
This is what they were saying.
Or this is based on your observation?
This is my own observation, Aristotle.
All right. You know, no one.
Thank you. It's based on my own observation. That. Yeah. And because I looked at the angle so many times, especially when Mohbad.
I think Richie.
Yeah.
I think when
Mohbad was playing with his son, right, sitting in the sitting room. That is not a phone recording video, guys. That's coming
Richie,
from a CCTV footage. Maybe he now played it back on his phone.
That's not a CCTV.
Richie, wait. That CCTV of not working. That one is not confirmed yet because Darusha said the CCTV was working, but it got spoiled. And then again, Lifestyle was asked. Lifestyle said the thing was installed in their room, so they don't know if it's working or not working. Wunmi is the only one that said the CCTV is not working. For Darusha, he said it was working, but it got broken. So it's not straightforward yet.
Listen, if I'm a police officer, right, I look at what has been happening to Mo before even coming to that new house. And I want to assure you, the first priority of somebody in that kind of condition is to make sure that CCTV works. But that's part of his security.
Mr. Richie, let me tell you something. You see, to maintain CCTV is cheap over here. It is cheaper here and everything. Hold on, Mr. Richie. Can you please hold on?
Okay.
To maintain CCTV here we have is cheaper. You can always be on 24 hours internet, broadband, and everything. But back home, do you think it's because everybody has CCTV in their house? Do you think it's everybody that can run that CCTV for 24 hours?
Okay.
Due to the data it's consumed.
Now, let me tell you, Mohbad is an upper class citizen in Nigeria. It's not middle. It's not upper middle class. I will use that word. Right? Upper middle class. Okay. So all these things it means nothing to him. Let's be realistic. For his security, for his rest of mind.
Upper class.
Let's stop judging with what we see.
Where they use quack nurse. The upper class be down.
Upper middle class. I'm saying. Let's be realistic.
Mr. Richie, let's stop judging by what. Let's stop judging by what, Mr. Richie. Let's stop judging by what, Mr. Richie.
No, 1 minute, please. How many people that can live the way Mohbad is living in Nigeria? Let's start from there.
You say?
How is he living?
How many people can afford, right, a whole house where he's living and accommodate people with him? How many people are in that?
He's living in a duplex, right?
Exactly.
Mr. Richie, yeah? Let me tell you something. Before I move to here, I stay in Vegas. I can give my address, I give my road address. Don't say people are, how many people can live like that?
How much is the maintenance fee? 10,000, 50,000? How much is it?
I don't know why you want to
please guess for me. Let him know what you're talking about. Because the register price I have here, I'm seeing 50,000, 40,000, 60K. So I don't know which one you're talking about. Please give us a number, please.
For which estate? Maintenance of what? For
of citizen camera. I mean, any size.
I'm saying the internet because it runs with internet.
So you are saying Mohbad cannot maintain? Me here, I can stream on internet 24 hours. Mohbad cannot live on internet 24 hours. Am I richer than Mohbad?
I don't know why people are playing this guy down.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that, Papaviano, hold on. Do you know that these guys, these couples were staying with people for months before they were able to get a accommodation for themselves?
I'm richer than Mohbad. I'm richer than Mohbad.
Do you know they were staying with people before they were? Papaviano, do you know that they were staying with people before they were able to get money, gather money to get an accommodation for themselves? Do you know that?
No, it wasn't about money. It wasn't about money.
Always excuse.
It wasn't about money. It's about looking for.
If it's not about money, is he going to pay his rent with his teeth? No. You are saying it's not about money. If you live in Lekki,
it's about looking for a comfortable place. It's not about money.
It's not about looking for a comfort. Go and listen to Wumi's interview.
With all this excuse.
Adama, hold on, please. When they left Malians, they left practically with nothing. So if he left with how will he now get an accommodation for himself? Will he go and meet the landlord and say, because I'm in Mohbad, can you give me the
house? Let me say my last word and go and sleep.
He acquired the land for Liam.
Let me say my last word.
When did he acquire the land? He acquired the land when he went to England for his show.
With all these excuses, the only people my blame they go to is Baba Ligutin, because the reason you see now, let's watch this, see the logic. Women's team are even supporting the act Baba took, that they did not focus on this 3 seconds video. They support it. They are hailing it. They are glad that nobody put attention on that 3 seconds video. Baba has seen blood before in his son's house, full of blood. According to him, a cloth, a duvet full of blood. And then you saw your son under the staircase, but you were not able to record all of those evidences. Now, evidences don't come for your face to face, that I have a video where they pushed my brother instead of Baba's legal team to now hold on to this particular one, because our clients have made mistake before. He did not record that first evidence. This one now make we catch him like we don't get him like this, and make sure we get this particular video they are talking about. Instead of them to do it, instead they ignore it, and that they even try to come at the person that is trying to push it again. They come at the person over and over just to to destroy the total evidence. And I'm even seeing Baba supporter being happy that thank God they said the video. Thank God they said the video has been deleted. It's no more. Thank God now the video don't delete. Like, you are fighting for justice and they delete evidence and you are happy about it. Which justice are you fighting for? You are happy that they destroy evidence. So for me, all the blame that Baba said, me, I go push him for now. It's like Baba is playing game with us. It's like he said anybody they catch guilty should go to jail, even his own mother. Now, the evidence is here. It's like his words are not working with his action. So me, Nadia, I go cast my brain. Good night.
Apariano.
But I need to play this. Yeah, this. So this is Mohbad that he said doesn't have money. Look at it. The Mohbad said he has filling station. Listen to this song. He said he has filling station and he has this, he has that.
Apparently, give me the address of the filling station so I go and buy food there.
Young.
Papi,
Papariano.
I want to challenge the fact that you just brought out. I want to challenge it.
All right.
If you remember,
young nigga, rich nigga.
Wait, if you remember when this case just started, 2023, when Baba came out, from Baba's first experience talking about Mohbad, he did not report Mohbad as someone that is rich. He reported Mohbad as someone that is just growing, coming out of a bad situation. And that was also supported by Baba's maybe cousin or something, that man that came out that made us to know that Blessing have given Baba full information earlier. And the man was trying to tell us that on the day of Liam's christening, he was even mediating with Mohbad to be taking care of the father if he can be giving him salary, 20,000 or 50,000. You get what I mean?
200,000.
Now, yes. It was it 200,000 you said?
Yes, he was paying that 200,000. And even bought a Capstar. Nissan Capstar.
No.
Yes.
What the guy was saying was he should place that he should be taking care of his father, that he should try to place him on salary. You see, the way the man was talking then, he was talking in a way that Mohbad is still struggling. They don't really know the full extent of his wealth. It seems it is when he died that they are having appreciation. And what are his wealth? Is royalties. This is the wealth I can really say Mohbad has. Because Mohbad did not build a house. That other house, he rented it. He didn't build a house. So it's his royalty really, which still comes with a lot of litigation regarding. So what I'm trying to say, Papariano, is if we want to take what you just played to say maybe Mohbad has some kind of wealth, if that is it, I think this family we really would have gone to war if they knew he's very, very rich before now. They will have gone to war.
Yes, because
earlier.
Yeah, look at the war they are fighting on 2 plots of land that is not even more than 10 million naira. Maybe 20 million naira, right? This is someone that has Owo Koke Lubo, that have filling station, that paid money to bought one car like that said they deposited $20,000.
Chile 20 million. Maybe Besa they buy like how much are they selling land?
This is somebody who bought shop, who rented shop for the mother, want to give her 5 million, was just spending lavishly.
He bought his dad a Capstar.
They were not close to Mohbad.
They were not close. Thank you very much.
But Baba will not accept that. They were not close. That Mohbad.
Yes, so what I was telling you.
Aristocrat, Mohbad hid his wealth very well from his dad. That's just the bottom line.
So that comes to another question.
Mr. Richie, there is no wealth anywhere. It's just music royalty. There's no wealth anywhere for Mohbad. No wealth
Let me take
anywhere.
you up on what you just said. Let me take you on what you just said. If a son that the father claimed that Enike Jimini is my second, is my best friend, he has hidden so many things from. Now tell me the closeness between them.
Okay.
God
That he
bless
wants to
you.
claim that he knows him
Okay.
in and out. Because he's
Okay.
claiming as if he knows
Okay.
Mohbad in and out. But it
As if they
doesn't
sleep
seem
and
so.
wake up together.
Papariano, let another
Aristocrat.
person talk, please.
Okay, you can
Papariano,
talk. You can talk, man.
yeah, Papariano, I want to take you people back because there was a video I watched. If they are claiming Mohbad CCTV is not working, where Mohbad was cooking in the kitchen and we was watching him in the camera, telling Mohbad that he's not cooking the thing well, and it is showing. Do you people, are you aware of that video?
Please,
Where
can you
Mohbad,
share the video, sir?
Yes, they said that was old house. They said that was old house.
that is the lie.
A
Which
lot of
old
people
house?
have looked into that.
Which
That it
old
was old
house?
Sir,
house.
show us the video, sir.
No, I don't have the video, but I came across it. It was Mohbad didn't get a house. He moved from Malia house to Lekki. Which old house are you people talking about now? I don't know.
There was a house at Osaka, London, where Baba Mohbad says Zomo came before, where they are claiming that this fight happened. That this fight is not in the new house; it's the one in Osaka, London.
And don't
So
forget
you should ask Baba know the old house.
when Mohbad was with the Malians, he wasn't living with Naira Marley directly, but they were living in Naira Marley's property, another building entirely. Okay. And after he left there, he moved with Bella Shmurda, yeah, eventually, and before he got the new house. So I don't know which one are you talking about, basically.
I
But
don't actually know the house exactly, but there was a video that Mohbad was in the
to
kitchen.
go back to the CCTV footage, just go and look on the day on that fateful Sunday, right? Mohbad was sitting on a settee. He has his boy with just not far from his leg, sitting on the floor, right? And he stood up to get something and he came back. That footage is not phone footage. When you look at the height of the position of the camera beaming at Mohbad, it's not hand footage, right?
Can you
And
share the footage so that we
I
also
don't
can see what you are saying?
it's there. I don't normally keep this video, right? But it's there.
It's in the open, Abby.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, this is in the new on the day he was leaving, on the day on that
He
day.
was leaving for his trip,
Yeah, for the show.
for the show.
Yeah, because
The
he
only
had
one
that.
I've seen for the show
Is the outside. You
was
saw
the
the
one he
outside.
was trying to outside. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
what
but
is common.
that's
The one that was
that's
outside.
that's one inside the house, right? He
No,
was
I've
wearing
never
the
seen that one.
pajamas. He was wearing the pajamas,
Same day.
pajamas bottom.
I've never seen that.
Because do you know why I said the same day? You looked at the hair
He
that
was
he made.
wearing it alive or dead.
Alive, of course.
Papayano,
I said he was playing with the son. The son was
the
on the
video
floor.
is on the video is on Instagram. It's not a CCTV. The video is on Instagram. You can never say that video is a CCTV video, Mr. Richie. It's on it. Let me look at the page where Papariano can go there and Google it.
Okay. Oh, are we getting cut off?
She went to look for it because the only video I've seen that was for the day of the
Papariano,
show was the
look for
one they were
Mass
going
Medium
into his
Forum.
vehicle.
Look for this page on TikTok.
You should try to bring it out and play it now.
I don't know how to play. Let me don't lie to you. But let me just send you the link on Instagram.
Send to somebody. That phone is not. I'm using that phone now. Can't do it for now. Who can receive the video? Can anybody receive it? Can anybody do that? Comment section. Where are my moderators? Where are my leading counsels? My leading counsels. Oh yeah, now let's see who wants.
Yeah, I think it was the day before the show. They say, yeah.
Who wants it on the WhatsApp group? Leading counsels, where are you guys? Leading.
So, I just got to answer your question about the relationship between fathers and son. You know,
Yes.
I think, to be honest with you, I shouldn't be using myself as an example or my family as an example. It happens a lot, right? That you don't expose the extent of your wealth to your dad, right? Mostly if you know that, okay, maybe there's some other few things. If you remember the very first time he gave his dad 300,000, the dad was saying it on the Sakuma's video. That was initial stage when 2019, when he first joined the Malians, right? He came back to the house with 300,000 and the dad was worried that, well, how do you get this money? Where do you get this money and all that? And he gave the money for the dad and he even worked on the house, on his dad's house, finish up the painting and all that. So all I'm saying to you is Mohbad could be that kind of person. It doesn't necessarily need to extend or to reflect being a quiet person, a private person, the extent of his work is that. I want to take it like that.
What did you say?
Honestly speaking.
No, I disagree.
It doesn't.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm trying.
Hold on, please.
Remember something, Richie.
Yeah.
When Joseph Aloba first came out, do you remember? Can you picture the state of the apartment it was? Can you picture it? The state of the apartment it was. If his son, wait, La Baba, if his son that he said, you see, there is something that I don't like to move away from. I quote from what people say. From his own account, he's telling us that they are very, very close. As a matter of fact, he's his main confidant. Now, if someone that is my main confidant and otin G for more, it means pé periodically omo yen man wale, o man wale. If that
we
is
saw the way we gave handout to the people.
Thank you. Now look at the state of his house as at when it was first interviewed. That thing was not good. It wasn't good. So it shows it did not really reflect some things. Now, in that state of that house, collaborate what that man that came to tell, I'd forgotten his name, that Baba Mohbad, that guy that told us the history of how they married and all that. So he collaborated in intervening, trying
Are you
to tell
talking about
Mohbad
Sakuma magazine, video magazine?
No, not Sakuma now. You know, there was this man, that he was the man told us that it was Arelu when they were showing Aleru that Mama Mohbad will enter a neighbor's room to go and bang Kosara. You know that man that told us those stories, how they started and everything. So that guy was giving us. You know, it was that guy that really. Then it was that guy that opened our eyes that Baba Mohbad was hiding some facts. And I think it was Buki JC that brought the man out himself. And the man was saying that even when they were doing naming, the way things were, the food
about the blessing, that blessing spoke to Baba Mohbad, that man. Dayo.
It was that man. So Dayo, okay. It was that same man that was now saying that he even told Mohbad that he can place his father on salary in a way that monthly, that's something it takes another. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this. After the death of Mohbad, you can also see that even when it comes to his burial, it took someone to send them money to plan for Mohbad's burial. So if Mohbad was truly rich, the way everybody is saying now, would they be waiting for someone to send them money? Even if someone sent them 2 million, won't they, as a family, have a money that is ready somewhere to even give him a befitting burial? So if nobody gave them that 2 million, it means I don't know the kind of burial they will have given to him now. I don't know, because they treated him as someone that had nothing. Exactly. Man. Truth be told.
Thank you.
So in a situation where from what Papariano played, the guy, and at times me as a person, maybe because
That was a very
I've
hot
been in that
video, by the
industry
way.
before.
Yeah.
Maybe because I've been in that industry before. At times when musicians say things, it doesn't necessarily mean it's 100%.
It could be a prophecy.
At times
A prophecy
they are
for himself.
composing. Yes, they say things, they build things. You know, it has to form the rhythm and all that. But let's get something straight. The way Baba Mohbad first came out, the way these people portrayed Mohbad, even saying that it has to take someone to send them money, send money to money, and they someone even sent them 2 million. They went to buy coffin that is meant for 15-year-old. What are we talking about?
Thank you. Aristocrats.
You know, they did behave as if that guy had money.
Please, aristocrat. Before Mohbad passed on, right? He rented a very big shop for his mom. Okay. And he has even gave the money to Wumi to follow his mom to go and fill up the shop, maybe to up to 2.5 million, whatever.
Yes. Hakuma showed that shop.
Yeah, and he actually gave the money out. Before then, he bought his dad a Nissan Capstar, right? Nissan Capstar, I want to think it's probably the region of 2 million or something, right? Okay. And he was given his dad money. So are you not telling me?
He also paid deposit for his own car.
Exactly. So are you not telling me this guy doesn't have money?
Forget
and he rented the whole of that apartment.
Richie, you are not getting my point.
You are not getting Aristocrat. Aristocrat is quoting the.
You are not getting
Baba Mohbad belief. Not that he's saying that Mohbad doesn't.
You are not getting my point. I'm not saying Mohbad don't have
Baba is
money.
not aware.
I am telling you there is a discord between his father and himself.
Obviously, 100%.
The father came out. See, the father came out to show us that NK Jiminy is like they are both two pals, very, very close.
That's
but the reality, yes, but the reality of things happening in Mohbad's life, Mohbad is closer to strangers than his own families.
Do you even understand? There was some time, right? They were saying that Mohbad was confidential. Aristo, let me back that up. They were saying sometime Mohbad was even confidential on Abu Ebel, that they should go and ask him something. Can you see?
Very.
Just imagine. Why not go ask the father? What does it? And the father is deceiving us here, saying it's close to Mohbad. Nonsense.
It's capital.
All he knows is 2 plot of land.
Could be that he knows. And his son likes him too. It doesn't have to be that he must tell him everything. You know, if he's married,
has to tell him major things. If you have a house, tell your father.
If you are married, there are things that you shift your spouse. There are things you tell
let me ask you something, Kolu. Between your friend and your father, who would you rather tell if you bought a land? Sorry, if you bought a house?
Of course, there are some things I'll tell my friend, and there are some things I'll tell my father.
I just ask you now, if you bought a house, who would you rather tell, your friend or your father?
I can decide to tell my friend and not tell my father, yeah?
That means you're closer to that friend than your father.
No. It doesn't mean my friend is better than your father.
Aristocrat. Let's be realistic, right? Mohbad, I want to think, pardon me. Mohbad has little thing about his dad, right? As you can all see, he wants his mom and his dad to get back together. Are you getting the point? So, for some reason, he's not showing that positive side that his dad is with another woman, right? Let's be realistic.
Yeah. Yes.
So he has that kind of resentment, if I use that word, whether we like it or not, right? He has kind of resentment, so he doesn't expose many things to his dad as dad claims it. Honestly speaking.
All right, Richie. Another thing that another kind of worm that I will open for you for what you just said is this. Remember when Baba Mohbad said when he got to that house, when he saw the lawyer, Papariano, you remember when Ishak opened Baba Mohbad's yansh, when he was asked if he asked about his property, what did Baba Mohbad said he first remembered when he saw the lawyer? He remembered landed property. Thank you. It shows
Not house,
that
nothing.
nothing. Now, there is something that is coming to me as a person. One thing, if Baba Mohbad actually understood the providence, the wealth of his son,
No.
this fight
Initially, maybe now.
Wait, Baba, relax, Joe.
We are talking about initially now. That is then, not
initially, now. That's what I'm saying. Initially, he doesn't know because he first came out as someone that is suffering. Check his first video now. He came out as someone that is really suffering. Now
he even mentioned it.
So there is something I want to show you. It is not when your loved one died that you now come in to say, I am the most caring person. No. Because I continue to say something. I said that family is disgruntled, disjointed, scattered.
Obvious.
And that is something we should take care. And we are family people. You see, there is a stage in your life that you are closer to even your wife relative than your own family. It depends on how your family have stayed with you. If you have a very strong bond with your own family, you will find out that they will always be present in your life. But as a man, and I'm talking from a man's perspective, it comes a time that you are always lonely. And it is those who show love to you that you move towards to. And those who want your progress that you move towards to. Yeah. It could be. I'm not saying it is correct. I'm not saying it could be that Wumi's family are looking for more progress for this guy than his own family. Hence, a lot of things they can control it. Of course, when people have power on certain things, they can control you to their own advantage. But when your own family is not too close to you, it's also affecting you. And we could see this thing affected this guy a lot.
Of course, but on the other hand,
they are disgruntled. Yes, and it allowed that his wife to say, we can say manipulating.
Cow. It became a cash cow.
It allowed that, yes, it's not a matter of cash cow. It is where he found love.